The God of Israel in Isaiah 44:24 and Jesus in John 10:30. Is Jesus really God? Many people struggle with this question, but what if the answer has been in the Bible all along? Isaiah 44:24 says that Jehovah alone created the universe, yet in John 10:30, Jesus makes a bold claim, I and my Father are one. Was Jesus declaring himself to be the God of Israel? Stay with me as we uncover the undeniable connection between Isaiah 44:24 and John 10:30. Section 1. Isaiah 44:24, the one and only Creator. Let's start by understanding who the God of Israel is according to the Old Testament. Isaiah 44:24, KJV. Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. Key observations from Isaiah 44:24. This is Jehovah, YHVH, says he created all things alone, no helper, no co-creator. 2. The phrase, by myself, eliminates the possibility of an intermediary or assistant. 3. This verse establishes Jehovah as the sole creator of the universe. Big question. If Jehovah created everything by himself, then why does the New Testament say that Jesus created all things? And why does Jesus claim to be one with the Father? Section 2. Jesus' bold claim in John chapter 10:30. I and my Father are one. Now, let's look at Jesus' words in John chapter 10:30 and why they caused such a strong reaction from the Jewish leaders. John chapter 10:30, KJV. I and my Father are one. Key takeaways. 1. Jesus wasn't simply saying he agreed with the Father. He was claiming unity in essence. 2. The Greek word for one, hen, means one in nature or being, not just agreement in purpose. 3. The Jewish audience immediately understood this as a claim to divinity, which is why they tried to stone him. John 10:31-33, KJV. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Jesus answered them, Many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do you stone me? The Jews answered him, saying, For a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, makest thyself God. The problem for skeptics. If Jesus was not claiming to be God, why did the Jews accuse him of blasphemy? Section 3. The New Testament declares Jesus as the Creator. If Isaiah 44:24 says that Jehovah alone created the heavens and the earth, then why does the New Testament say that Jesus created everything? John chapter 1:1-3, KJV. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Colossians 2:1-16-17, KJV. For by him, Jesus, were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible. All things were created by him and for him, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist. Key takeaways. 1 John 1:3. Jesus created everything. No exceptions. 2 Colossians 1:16. Jesus created all things, including heaven and earth. 3 Hebrews 1:10. The Father calls Jesus the Creator, directly quoting a passage about Yahweh. The only conclusion, if Jehovah alone created, Isaiah 44:24, and the New Testament says Jesus created, then Jesus must be Jehovah. Section 4. Jesus is the God of Israel. Now let's connect everything together with Jesus' own words. John 8:58, KJV. Jesus said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. Key takeaways. 1. Jesus uses the divine name, I am, from Exodus 3:14. 2. The Jewish leaders immediately tried to stone him because they understood he was claiming to be God. 3. Jesus wasn't just a messenger of Jehovah, he was claiming to be Jehovah. Final verdict. Isaiah 44:24 and John 10:30. Confirm that Jesus is not a separate being from Jehovah. He is the God of Israel. Section 5. Answering common objections. Objection number 1. Jesus was just an agent through whom Jehovah created. Answer. Isaiah 44:24 says Jehovah created alone. If Jesus was merely an agent, then Isaiah's statement is false. Objection number 2. The Father gave Jesus authority to create. Answer. The Bible never says the Father gave Jesus authority to create. Instead, John chapter 3 and Colossians chapter 1:16 state that Jesus created all things. Objection number 3. Jesus never claimed to be God. Answer. John 10:30 and John 8:58 are explicit claims to divinity, so much so that the Jews tried to stone him for blasphemy. Final challenge and call to action. Now it's your turn. If Jehovah created alone, Isaiah 44:24, how do you explain Jesus being the creator in John 1:3? If Jesus isn't God, why does he claim to be one with the Father in John 10:30? How do skeptics reconcile Isaiah 44:24 with John 8:58? Let's discuss in the comments. Like, share, and comment below. Subscribe for more deep biblical studies and truth that exposes deception.